Sometimes I can't help but feel like I don't belong here. Out of place, out of mind, like all the time. There's nothing else that feels like it's meant for.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Rainsel and welcome back to Asphalt 9. Today is Friday, September 1st. August is out of the way. We are now on September. What's up? And just like that, I mean, we're right into the last kind of part of the year, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I feel like this year 2023 has been going really fast. I don't know, like I still remember at the beginning of the year I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and when I'm gonna try to do this other thing, and yes, I also want to do this other thing for throughout the year. And we're only a couple of months away from 2024, so that's fucking crazy. But anyways, Friday, September 1st, here we are, Asphalt 9 Fridays, let's go. So there's a couple new things, definitely, so some interesting stuff, some kind of controversial. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything. So first of all, starting with the boring stuff. In the multiplayer, we still have the classic series, which last video I said that I was going to be grinding, but I just haven't had the time to. And as you can see, I haven't done much. Like I'm at 2,000 points on the milestones, so yeah, I definitely have to get going with that because it is gonna be ending in just 4 days. So also if you haven't played multiplayer 1, well, it's now or never. It's now or never. Then on multiplayer 2, we got the McLaren Solus GT series, which I haven't even touched. And well, of course, we get to try the McLaren Solus at Max Stars. We are currently also having the Grand Prix. We're going to talk about the Grand Prix in a little bit. But yeah, you can go ahead and try out the Solus GT at Max Stars. And the milestones, well, as usual, you can get some seasonal tokens, some credits, some blue tokens as well. And at the end, an epic import part for the featured car, right? So all in all, nothing very super out of the ordinary. It's just the regular stuff that we usually see. Now we go into daily events, time limited events. There's only a couple new things. So we got the Labor Day event. Oh hey, look at that. So we have a letterboard where you can get some of these things, which is like, to be entirely honest, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares about these? Huh? Question? I don't. And we can get also some credits, I guess. Now in the solo rewards, you can get 40 blue tokens. You can get 50,000. No, I think, yeah, you can get more credits. You can get 40 blue tokens here, and you can also get 50 blue tokens here. So you can get a total of 90 blue tokens, and of course one blueprint for the BXR, which is actually the car that you would be using to race on this event. Personally, I gotta say, I'm actually not a fan of this car, but yeah, I mean, it's there. Also in the shop, you have the Stars and Stripes card pack, where you are actually able to also get some more blueprints in case you are just a few blueprints away from unlocking it, or you want to start it up. Well, there you got the card packs there as well. Now moving on, we also got the McLaren 60th anniversary time limited event, where you are also able to get 40 blue tokens and 2 McLaren Zenas blueprints. When it comes to the rank rewards, it's literally the same as the previous event. Nothing very interesting. And well, you are able to try out a lot of the McLarens. Actually, I think, yeah, this is all the McLarens that we have in the game right now, aren't they? No, wait. No, we're missing a couple. We're missing the Spider one, the blue one. And I don't know if we're missing any other McLaren. But yeah, it is definitely not all the McLarens. But you can go ahead and try them out. I feel like that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The only other kind of interesting thing that we have right now is, of course, the car hunt for the Apollo Intense Emozione, which is actually very important for the Valhalla special event that is right now. So we're going to talk a bit about that as well. But yeah, aside from that, the Apollo Intense Emozione is actually a pretty good car. So I definitely encourage you to go ahead, grind this event, get the car, get all of the stars. I personally already finished it. I already had it at 3 stars because I got the Legend Pass when it was first introduced, the Intensa Emozione. So I already had it at 3 stars, and I only had to get a total of 77 blueprints to be able to get the last 2 stars that I was missing. I'm not starting it up because I want to kind of have some cars ready to be started up in case that we get some missions of starting up a car here on the season missions. Every now and then we get a mission that is like, oh, start up 2 cars or start up 1 car, and so just recently I was at a point where I didn't actually have any car ready to be started up. So I'm gonna start doing this of just kind of having a couple of cars ready to be started up, just so that I am ready in case that we get one of those missions. I think here in D class, yes. So in D class, I also didn't start up the Treasure, and also here on B class, the Huracan, I also haven't started up the last star. I'm definitely not thinking about using the Huracan anytime soon, so I'll just kind of leave it there. I'll just kind of leave it there. Now, that's pretty much it for the daily events, time limited events. I mean, we got the S class, Elite S class time limited event. I personally don't have it. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I don't even have. Okay, no, I was gonna say I don't even have a single blueprint for any of these cars, but I do have a few blueprints for these. Just a couple though, like 6 and 4 is nothing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have one of these cars. I guess go ahead and play the event. I'm ages away from getting one of those cars. Now, when it comes to the seasonal events, we currently have 2 new seasonal events. We have the Grand Prix for the Solos GT. We already had the qualification round 1. As you can see, I already qualified. I qualified with a time of 1:10. In fact, funny story. When I was doing my qualification time, literally first attempt, I was just chilling. I was doing my time, and just as I was about to reach the end, I was in that last ramp. You know how in the let me see if I can show it to you. Okay, so then again, I'm playing this just to kind of show you what I mean with the last ramp. But I guess I can also just kind of take this moment to talk a little bit about the car. So I haven't watched anything, or I just really haven't looked into the stats or the performance, if like how it compares to other cars. I mean, for the just kind of these practice runs that I've been doing for the Grand Prix, I think it's a good car. I think it's not that bad of a car. Maybe, at max stars, it could be a well-performing car. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like kind of heavy or anything like that. It kind of takes corners very well. The nitro efficiency seems to be great. Not the best nitro efficiency, but also not the worst. So I don't know. Now, this is what I mean with the last ramp. So I was here, and as you can see, you will be able to see it in a moment. I'm also currently doing a good time, but as I was, just kind of going off this ramp, I was at like 1 minute and 5 seconds, which is, I think it's a good time. I mean, I've seen some videos of people doing like 1:6 and 1:7. So, I was going to be about those times. I was going to be doing one of those times. So I got scared. I was like, holy shit, I don't want to do that. I want to kind of sandbag it a little bit, right? I don't know what are the times for for tier 1 right now. Like, I don't know what aliens are doing. Again, the kind of the lowest times that I've seen is 1:5, 1:6. So yeah, when I was going off this ramp, and I saw that I was at 1:5, I got scared. I was like, holy shit. So what I did is I just kind of did that. And so that's why I ended up with 1:10. So yeah, just kind of a funny story, just kind of something funny that happened. Oh yes, I forgot I can do these now, because I qualified. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I feel like I dodged the bullet there. I could have been in tier one. I don't know, 110. What could get me into? Hopefully, tier two or tier three. As I said previously, I am gonna be taking some time and putting some effort into this Grand Prix. I like this car. I have it in Lego. I think it will be funny to also have it in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the McLaren Grand Prix. If you haven't done the qualifier, today is the last day for the qualifier too. So definitely check it out. Check it out. Check it out if you haven't done it. Now, here it is, the event. Valhalla concept car, the quack car. Now it actually looks like a Froggie with this decal. So I guess we can also call it the Froggie car. God damn it, man. I don't know. It's being kind of controversial. I've seen a lot of people having some issues with this event, and I do see it. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do see the problems with this event. I do see why people is not very happy with this event. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. So the main two things of why people is having issues with this event. First, my issue is this thing right here. The stage 3, you're already seeing some issues, which is that it requires you to have the Jaguar XJR15, which is the current Legend Pass car. I always get every Legend Pass, so to me this is really not a big problem. But I do see why people that doesn't get a Legend Pass is having a conflict here. So usually, on a season, we've seen this a lot of times where we get a special event where you actually are not even able to play it if you don't get the Legend Pass, which is precisely the case of the S7 Twin Turbo special event. Stage 1, there you go. We get the Legend. We gotta own the Jaguar XJR15. If you don't have it, you are not able to play the event. So Game Love likes calling these events as early access events, where you literally have to pay to play. I mean, we've seen this in the past. This is nothing new. We've had a lot of events like this in the past, where you have to own the Legend Pass, the current Legend Pass car, to be able to play the event. We've seen it a lot of times. However, here's the thing. Usually in those seasons, we often get a second special event for a different car, where you are actually able to play it without the need of owning the Legend Pass car. That's usually how it used to work. However, when it comes to this season, S7 Twin Turbo, we need the XJR15. And the second season event, Valhalla concept car, we also need the XJR15. So, of course, it's like, what the hell? Like, Game Loft, what the fuck is up with this? I do see the problem. I do see why people is mad at this. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's Game Loft. It's Game Loft. Now, the second main problem that people have with this event is these two cars, these two McLarens, and the Citroën. So, from what I understand, these two cars weren't exactly difficult to obtain the past times that they've been featured on special events and stuff. In fact, I think the Senna GTR, they gifted it in one season. I don't know for sure. But yeah, so what I understand is these cars weren't exactly difficult to obtain in the past. However, it's been some time since the last time that they were featured in the game, which of course means that for new players or for players that didn't play in that specific time, just like me, well, of course, we don't have a single blueprint for them, right? And that is precisely my case. If we go to Class B, where's that McLaren? It's right here. I don't have a single blueprint. If we go to Class A, the Senna GTR, I only have 4 blueprints, but that is because I bought a 10-pack earlier today, and I got these four blueprints. And then when it comes to the Citroën GT, I don't actually know. Do I have blueprints for that? Okay, I have 11 blueprints for it. But it's still, it's a car that hasn't been featured in the game multiple times. So I definitely see how not a lot of people probably have this car. So yeah, that's the second main problem that people is having with this event. Now, I'm gonna give another perspective to this event. I think it's not such a bad event. I think it's actually somewhat of a good event. You know, if you already have one of these cars, or if you are close to getting one of those cars, well, right now on the shop, we actually got the McLaren 60th anniversary card pack where you are able to get the Senna GTR, or the 765 LT. So, of course, this is a very helpful card pack for the Valhalla's event. Now, this is very interesting stuff. 800 tokens. I don't know. This is a price point that I've never seen before. So kind of interesting, kind of interesting. Personally, even though I like these three cars, I really like them. I have the Senna on Lego. um, I'm not gonna be buying these. I'm gonna be dumping all of my tokens on the Valhalla, which is right here. Here we have the Valhalla's card pack, which I don't know. This is kind of strange because yesterday is when we got the special event and these packs, and I did see that some people had some issues where it was saying that you required some conditions for it. As usual, in a special event, you require, just like here, just like with the Saline, in any special event, you usually require to have some conditions completed to be able to access the card packs, right? But for the Valhalla, at least at some point yesterday, people didn't have any kind of requirements for it. But then people started having some requirements for it. But I don't, I've seen some screenshots of people having some message here saying that they require some conditions to be completed, but I don't. So I don't know. Like here you go. I can even buy it, and boom, there you go. Like it's giving me the blueprints. It's got a terrible drop rate. I do gotta say, awful drop rate. I've already bought like 50 packs already, and I've only got 3 on each of them. So yeah, terrible drop rate. But well, there you go. That's that. Now coming back to the actual special event. So the Trezor, it's a free car. We just had the car hunt for it. So you should be having this car at max stars. The second stage, we do need the Apollo Intense Emozione, which we are currently having its car hunt. You also do need it at max stars. So then again, just one more reason to go ahead and grind the shit out of this car hunt. Again, Apollo Intense Emozione, it's actually a really good B-class car. And not only that, you do also require it for this special event. So go ahead and grind it. Now, third stage, of course, we got the Jaguar. We already talked about it. Now, we got a free try of the Valhalla. Well, all of these stages are kind of fucked for me. Well, except for the Jaguar. And now we got to the Corvette. The Corvette is also going to have its car hunt later down the season. So you definitely don't have to worry about this car. The only thing you're going to have to worry about is grinding its car hunt. You're also going to be needing it at max stars. So again, all of these car hunts that we're having this season, go ahead and grind them. Grind the shit out of them. Moving on, we got the 177, which is also gonna have a car hunt. So then again, be ready for it and grind the shit out of it, okay? Essentially, 1, 2, 3, and 4 cars of this special event are completely free cars. So I mean, it's not that bad. Of course, we have this car and we have these two and the Citroen, which are definitely going to be more difficult to obtain. The Citroen, I imagine we're probably going to have like an Unleashed later down the season, probably. I don't know. Which, if we have an Unleashed, you should be able to gather quite a bit of blueprints on that Unleashed. Now, if we also do the math, if you complete the stage 1, you get a total of 32 conditions completed, which will actually unlock all the way over here. Now if you complete stage 2, you will earn a total of 34 conditions from that stage. So if you complete stage 1 and stage 2, you will have completed a total of 66 conditions, which will unlock all the way over here. Okay, now let's imagine that you don't have the Jaguar. Now, this is stage 4. You get a free try of the Valhalla, so you don't have to worry about it. You get a total of 20 conditions from here. So 66 plus 20 plus 20 conditions, that's 86 conditions, which will unlock all the way over here, where we have another Valhalla free try. Okay, just to kind of show it to you, here you go. We're gonna have a free try of the Valhalla, which is another 20 conditions. Free 20 conditions. That's 5 and 5, that's 10, 14, 17, and 3, that's 20, okay? So that will leave you with a total of 106 conditions, which will unlock this one over here. Now, here, again, this is also another free car. We're gonna have its key hunt. So, out of this stage, you are able to get another 34 conditions, which will leave us at 140 conditions to this point, which will unlock this, and this, okay? Now, again, let's imagine you don't have the Jaguar, so we skip it. And you go ahead and do the Valhalla's free try. Again, that's another 20 conditions, which will leave us at 160 conditions, which doesn't actually unlock us anything. So, if you don't have the Jaguar, if you don't have any of these two, or the GT by Citroen, you would still be able to kind of progress through it quite a bit. You would get stuck here. This will be the last stage that you will be able to unlock. And then, of course, well, you will be missing these last stages. In the rewards, if you have 160 conditions, you will be unlocking all the way over here. So, all in all, what I'm trying to say is not that bad of an event. I saw, again, a lot of people hating on it. I do see it. I do see why this event is kind of bad. It's kind of bad. It's kind of tricky. It's difficult for. It's gonna be difficult for a lot of people. I mean, I got the Legend Pass, and it's already gonna be difficult for me because I don't have these two cars, neither the Citroen. I hope that we get an Unleashed for the Citroen, and therefore I hope I'll be able to get a few blueprints there and maybe unlock it. So that I can do at least these. Oh my god, I would only be able to do 8 conditions. That's fucking nothing. But well, anyways. So yeah, it's a tricky event. It's a complicated event. I do see why people is having a problem with it. But it's not such a bad event. You are still able to get quite a few rewards, some tokens, some credits, some blueprints still. Like, for example, here you are already able to get 4 blueprints right there. So you will be able to get a total of 22 blueprints. If you don't have the Jaguar, neither the Citroen, and neither these two McLarens, you will be able to get a total of 22 blueprints, which of course is not a lot. It's fucking nothing. But I mean, if you were expecting this event, if you were saving up your tokens for this event, it's still a bit of help so that you don't have to spend that many tokens on the shop packs. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I do see the complaints. I do see why people is having a problem with this event. It is indeed a bit disappointing. This is a shady move right here. Needing the Legend Pass for the second special event, it's a shady move. I can see it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What are we gonna do? It's game loved. It's great loved. It's fuck. What are we gonna do? But anyways, don't get discouraged. Grind the shit out of the car hunts and key hunts that we're gonna have throughout the season, so that at least you don't get too stuck on this event. And I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's everything I have time for. You guys have a nice one. I hope you guys have a great weekend. and see you later, alligators. Adios. Bye bye.